from one side to the other. It is the NWO versus the OC in a continuation of what happened at Night of Legends when AJ Styles stole a victory over Hulk Hogan. But now, this fight is on. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan versus AJ Styles, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC versus the NWO. Action, action, action. And I thought the easiest way to do it would be Tornado Tag Team Tornado Tag Team match, as opposed to singular tag team match, as opposed to a singular tag team match where it was one-on-one. I figured it would be easier to do the other way around, as now Anderson and Gallows, the match is breaking down as Gallows is chasing around Scott Hall. Hogan and Styles are in the ring. Anderson and Kevin Nash are on the floor. This is moments that Wrestlemania was made for. Scott Hall's taking it to both Anderson and Gallows on the outside as Kevin Nash finds his way back in the ring to help Hogan with AJ Styles. Gallows now gets back in the ring to help AJ with Hogan and Kevin Nash. Pele! Side slam by Gallows, takes down Hogan. Ladder press. Now everybody's getting back into the ring. Everybody's getting back into the ring. A variation of the Burning Hammer as Nash goes down. Hall goes to the outside. Hogan goes to the outside. Anderson is up top. AJ's up top. Gallows has got a rear chinlock on Nash. I think a diving knee by AJ takes down Nash, but Hogan makes him pay. Scott Hall's now taking it to Gallows. Hogan's going to the outside. Everybody's on the floor now. Everybody's on one side. Running powerbomb takes down Kevin Nash. Everybody's on top of each other. Hogan's got a powerbomb on Gallows. Scott Hall gets introduced to the barricade. Hogan gets back to AJ Styles. Hogan's going for a powerbomb again. Alley-oop takes down AJ. Anderson's taking it to Kevin Nash. This probably would have been an easier match to have Sam join me on commentary, but a running big splash by Gallows keeps Scott Hall down. AJ finds himself back into the ring. Anderson and Hogan find their way back into the ring. But after how things went with the Imperium versus the OC, I had this idea that a six-man tag team match could take a heck of a long time. So that's why Sam's not joining us. Anderson's going for the first lateral press, but a quick kick out by Kevin Nash. Big boot takes down takes down AJ. Anderson drops Nash with the spine buster. AJ kicked out. Hogan broke it up. Inseguri takes down Hogan. AJ with the calf crusher. AJ with the calf crusher. But Kevin is back. Kevin is up. Kevin helps Hogan. Kevin has taken it to Carl Anderson. Hogan goes sailing over the top rope. Anderson goes to the outside. AJ Styles goes to the outside. Scott Hall and Gallows are on the outside. Everybody's back on the outside. No count out, but there is disqualification. So there is not no holds barred. As another person is, looks like somebody else might have been busted open, which is expected in what is going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight between two of the greatest factions in WWE. Hogan has taken today AJ in the entranceway as the Outsiders and the OC, or the Outsiders and Gallows and Anderson, are going at it on the hard camera side. Now Hall and Nash are taking it to Anderson and Gallows as Hogan has got AJ down in the ring. AJ's down in the ring. AJ's down in the ring. Atomic leg drop by Hogan. Let her press. AJ kicked out. AJ kicked out in a sight you'd only see in a WWE video game. AJ Styles kicked out of the atomic leg drop. Hogan kicked out of the inside cradle. Scott Hall's finding himself back into the ring. Hogan takes down AJ. AJ was trying to fight back from a 2-on-1, but Hogan takes him down. Hall went for a chokeslam, but now Hogan and Scott Hall are double teaming AJ Styles. I think all three members of the OC might be busted open. Scott Hall's taking a moment to posture. Hogan gets taken down with a power slam from Gallows. Gallows and Anderson are fighting their way back. Gallows and Anderson are fighting their way back in. Or they were for a second. Now, looks like Hall and Hogan got back in control of Gallows and Anderson, but AJ is trying to help. AJ's trying to help, and now the OC are 3-on-1 on Hogan. The OC are 3-on-1 on Hogan in the ring. At least they were for a second. Now Hogan's on the outside, and it's 3-on-2 with the OC going against the Outsiders. I think Kevin might be busted open now. AJ gets taken down with a big boot. AJ kicks out. AJ rolls to the outside. Now it's 2-on-3. Hall and Hogan. Or 2-on-2, sorry. 2-on-2. It's Hall and Hogan against the OC. Nash finds his way to the other side of the ring. The Outsiders and Hogan, in my opinion, have been taking it to the OC in this one. Tornado punch takes down Carl Anderson. The atomic leg drop. Anderson finds it. I don't know how Anderson found his way back up. AJ gets hung up on the ropes. Gallows has got to get himself back into the ring because Carl Anderson is getting his ass kicked by Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan. And it wasn't smart by Gallows to send himself back into the ring. Or maybe it was, because Gallows just planted Nash. Gallows just planted Nash with the Gallows slam. Gary takes down Scott Hall. Back body drop takes down Gallows. But Kevin Nash gets taken down to the outside. Burning Hammer takes down Scott Hall. It's 3-on-2. Hogan gets taken to the outside. Styles clash. But Scott Hall kicked out just as Kevin Nash broke it up. The match continues. Honestly, I don't know when Kevin Nash got busted open, but Kevin Nash got busted open. Hogan tried to get the victory, but AJ breaks it up. Unique bit of offense by AJ. Takes down Hogan. Jackknife power bomb. Jackknife power bomb. But Kevin Nash is smart enough not to pin Gallows with AJ up. He pins AJ instead, but Anderson gets back into the ring. Anderson. I don't know what Anderson was going for there, but he gets dropped by Hall. Anderson kicks out. Anderson finds his way out of it. Anderson finds his way out of it. Gallows. Gallows gets the ropes. Ring presence. This is pandemonium at its finest. This is pandemonium at its finest. It's non-stop action. It is non-stop action, and unlike anything else you will see this year at WrestleMania. A six-man war between the NWO and the OC. The reason why Sam is with us for the matches that he's with us in is because he has most ties to those matches, being a part of WrestleMania. Being a part of the Royal Rumble, as the Outsider's Edge is about to be dropped. The Outsider's Edge is about to be dropped. And the NWO gets the victory. The NWO gets the victory. The NWO gets the victory. The NWO gets the win. The NWO gets the win. Hogan gets the win back on AJ as the NWO used experience to their advantage. You can say that the OC may have had experience, but the fact of the matter is the NWO was together just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer in tag team action. And the question is, does this mean, is this where things end with the NWO against the OC? Or will we see one more run with the NWO and the OC as it is 1-1? But it is 1-1 where the NWO has the victory in the multi-man and AJ has the victory one-on-one. With that being said, though, that is it from me. WrestleMania continues. And I will see you in the next one.